Mumbai. I'm really pleased to welcome all of you. But before we move ahead, I would like to welcome one of our special guests who's visiting us from all the way from Munich, Mr. Jean-Philippe Parent. He's the Senior Vice President for region Asia Pacific, Eastern Europe, Middle East, and Africa. Welcome, JP.
Thank you. Thanks, Vikram. It's really a pleasure to be here in Mumbai. Ladies and gentlemen, at the BMW Group, we don't just we don't just sell vehicles. We exist because we move bodies, hearts, and minds. That's our internal compass, our North Star that guides us at all times. It has enabled us to constantly deliver, even in times of change. This year, in any uneven economic environment, in a very difficult environment, the BMW Group has delivered a very strong performance globally. We have been in 2022 for the second time in a row, again, very clear segment leader in the premium segment. So number one in the premium segment, far ahead of our competitors, mainly Mercedes-Benz, Audi, and Tesla. Thank you. We have also been able to double our sales of battery electric vehicles, more than double our sales of battery electric vehicles, more than 215,000 BEVs in the group, BMW and Mini, have been delivered to customers. Compelling products are the best answer, to my opinion, to a challenging environment. Our globally balanced footprint and technology open approach are proving to be a real success factor. And here we are today in India. And India is a very important market for the BMW Group, and it has always been a very important market for the BMW Group. To my opinion, India represents really the future. It's a resilient growth market with an enormous potential for the luxury segment. Since 2007, the BMW Group has its sights set firmly on the premium sector of the Indian auto market. In these 15 years, we have steadily increased our footprint and set new benchmarks. Today, I'm really proud to say that all three brands, BMW, Mini, and Motorrad, are very successful in their own right. BMW Group India, under the leadership of Vikram Bava, has closed 2022 as the best year ever, and this for its three brands, BMW, Mini, and Motorrad, and posted the highest ever annual customer deliveries in its history. To be concrete, the company sold 11,981 cars, BMW and Mini, and 7,282 motorcycles in 2022. Let's now go brand by brand. BMW sold 11,268 cars, growing 37%. Mini sold 713 units, growing at 11%. And Motorrad sold 7,282 units, growing 40%. But not only did BMW Group India drive ahead with the highest growth in a decade, and that's really one of the highest growth worldwide that we've seen in India in 2022, it has also scored best ever customer satisfaction, best ever order bank, best ever share of online sales, and best ever performance of our BMW 360-degree plan. So it took a lot of work, I can tell you, a lot of immaculate planning, a lot of efforts and a lot of foresights to realize these numbers, and I really would like to congratulate you, Vikram, and to congratulate Team India. Congratulations.
Thank you, JP. Thank you. Really appreciate it. I think it's all teamwork, and also thanks to all our customer, dealer partners, and all our associates in BMW Group India for making it happen. But it's not only that we had the best of the year. We crossed a lot of milestones as well during 2022. So our plant Chennai, for example, rolled out the 100,000 made in India car. And remember, I told when it was done, BMW brand is the fastest brand in terms of rolling out the 100,000 brand in the luxury car segment. So really good for us. We also delivered the strongest ever EV offensive in the lineup in the industry, not only just the premium segment. So remember, we announced that we'll have 3 EVs in 180 days. We were able to do that. The BMW iX, the Mini SE, and the BMW i4, all were sold out at the launch within a couple of hours. And we're leading the e-mobility offensive with the most diverse range in the industry, in the luxury segment, and also today we add another element to it, which is the i7. But not only that, I'm happy to announce that we are actually leaders. We are actually leaders in electromobility in the luxury segment in India. So we are number one position, and we intend to remain that, and really great to see that in the first year. So thanks for your support for that. Also, it was the 50th year of M, which is another dynamic brand that we have. So in the 50 years of M, we launched the first ever XM, a flagship product, which we launched at the Joytown in Delhi, and also the M340i, which is the most popular, the M car locally produced in India, the most, the fastest locally produced car in the luxury segment again in India. So again, one of the first ones. And to celebrate the event, we actually had 10 M editions, which were all sold out at the launch stage. Another good news on our two-wheeler segment, the BMW Motorrad India broke into the Big Boys Club and became one of the top 10 markets in the world for BMW Group worldwide. And we also said goodbye to an exceptional year, right? With style, typical BMW style with the Joytown, which is, we think, a game changer clearly. And it's our own lifestyle festival. It is BMW's lifestyle festival for all the fans who love BMW brand, Mini brand, or Motorrad brand. And I think it's best for cars, bikes, driving, music, food, fashion. So it's all about fun, joy, Friday, which is the core of BMW brand. But no, that's how it was 2022, right? But what's next? Our next goal is to meet the high customer demand that we already created in the market. As JB said, that we finished the year with the highest ever order bank, so we need to satisfy our customer. But also, we announced today that we are here to change the game in the premium segment or in the luxury segment in India. And I think to begin that story, I'll hand it over to you, JB, changing the game.
Thanks, Vikram, because this begins indeed today with the new 7, with our flagship. Ever since the first generation in 1977, the 7 embodies highly luxury and exclusive individual mobility in its distinct BMW way. With each generation, the 7 proved to be an innovation leader and a pioneer of trailblazing technology. Time and again, it has taken driving qualities and the levels of comfort and well-being to new heights.
Always looking forward. The 7 is also the face of the new luxury class design at the BMW Group. And it stands through its presence, progressiveness, and emotion. It is a statement, a masterpiece, ensuring lasting fascination tomorrow and beyond. And the first ever BMW i7, the only, I repeat, the only fully electric luxury limousine in its class. There is no other competitor in the market. So it clearly demonstrates exclusive driving experience with an unwavering commitment to sustainability.
Absolutely, JP, I totally agree. And I think I'll again rephrase what JP said earlier, that compelling products are the best answer to a challenging environment, right? And we have two answers for this, and let's have a closer look at those two answers, the 7 and the i7. They make a visual statement like no other BMW, right? You will see that. And they're considered a leap forward in terms of design and dimensions. They represent the new face of the BMW luxury class. The two-part headlights feature crystal headlights with sparkling Swarovski crystals. The strikingly illuminated iconic kidney grille surround impress on the first look itself. You can see even the silhouette here, what it looks like. Now, another real amazing feature of the i7 is the automatic door opening and closing. And the all-new 7 exceeds the predecessor length by 131 millimeters. Let me repeat. This car is longer than its predecessor by 131 millimeters, adding to its majestic comfort, which we know in India is what our customers are asking for, and that's why I agree with you. It doesn't have any competition in India in terms of luxury, in terms of a limousine that exists in India. Very true, JP. So I think why don't we talk a little bit about the interior and get a little bit into the sexy part of the car as well. Huh?
Absolutely, Vikram. And if I've understood something in India is indeed that comfort in the rear is very important in the car, and this car takes really rear comfort to a new level. The new 7 is really the pioneer, the only one to offer this level of luxury. I insist, the only one. A key feature that is also unique with BMW is the rear seat entertainment experience with a huge, and you will see that CAG screen. The 31.3-inch touchscreen with 8K resolution extends down from the ceiling, and that's really an impressive experience. It turns the car into a real mobile home cinema. BMW is the first also to integrate Amazon Fire TV, enabling entertainment for the perfect travel experience. Bowers & Wilkins surround sound system gives an exceptional audio experience at concert hall level. And there are some journalists amongst you who have tested already the car in the US, and we can also testify about it. They told me that yesterday. Equally extraordinary is the panoramic glass roof Sky Lounge, which is around 40% larger now than the previous generation. The executive lounge setting behind the front passenger reclines to 42.5 degrees. So it's a true first class, not a business class, it's a first class experience thanks to multifunction seats, massage function, and active seat ventilation. Imagine, Vikram, you are at a charging station with your car in an i7 and you are enjoying a movie on Netflix at the same time in the back. Not bad.
Absolutely. I would love to get it right now actually after that thought, but let's go into the front part as well of the car. We talk about the front interior as well. Another innovation for BMW again, the interaction bar that defines the revolutionary cockpit design now. It is the face of, I said, the luxury, and this is how it looks like. This backlit bar looks like a piece of crystal jewelry actually, where the air vents are integrated almost invisibly, so you can't even see the air vents and the air conditioning controls there. So that's a great feature from us. And the freestanding, the BMW curved display, as you've seen it in iX to start with, adds even more high-tech appeal to this car now. It includes a digital information display, of course, a CID, and also the BMW heads-up display that we are famous for. So I think that's the front and the rear, but what do we do about now? Where do we go next? Huh?
We are stopping there. In terms of connectivity, we are introducing with this car My BMW app, which is really a personal connection with your BMW through your smartphone. It enables numerous digital services and turns the car into an interconnected digital device. The app delivers information about the current vehicle status and provides access to remote services. The i7, for example, gives an overview of the charging status for added convenience. But it's not stopping there. This BMW app also offers the possibility to have a BMW digital key, which is a smartphone into a key, a real key. It can be shared with up to 5 other users. It enables locking and unlocking the doors and automatic parking maneuvers with remote control parking. Remote software upgrades, on top of all this, remote software upgrades ensure that the car is always up to date.
Thanks, JP. Now let's talk about the BMW core, the brand, the dynamism, the heart of the engine, what drives this BMW 7 Series. So I think a really dynamic performance is delivered through these 7 Series. It's larger, but still offers the typical BMW agility due to the combined intelligence control system that are inbuilt into this car. And thanks to the unrivaled twin-turbo power technology that we use in our cars, the petrol engine of the BMW 740i M Sport will melt maximum power. It's a 3-liter, 6-cylinder engine which produces 381 horsepower, and the car goes from 0 to 100 in just 5.4 seconds. And the e-drive technology of the BMW i7 xDrive 60 has an integrated drive unit powered by an electric motor, single-speed transmission, and of course the power electronics that come with it. And it produces whopping 544 horsepower, and the i7 will instantly accelerate from 0 to 100 in just 4.7 seconds. Not only that, the high voltage lithium ion is recyclable battery actually, and it provides a range of 625 kilometers. So again, enough range for us to use in India. And using if you want to charge, of course, fast charging is very important for us. So on a 195 kilowatt DC fast charger, you can charge the i7 from 10% to 80% in just 34 minutes. And if you're in a hurry, you want to top up 170 kilometers, let's say, you can do that just under 10 minutes. So have a cup of coffee, maybe watch part of your Netflix series, right?
Exactly.
And then get on to it. But I think not only that, we are really proud that we have established the best ever charging network in the luxury car segment in India, as BMW dealers all across 32 cities have got fast DC chargers, which I must reiterate again, is not only for BMW customers, but is open to the entire electromobility framework. So we add to the electromobility agenda of India, and we're really proud of that. But anyway,
You know, Vikram, we launched this new 7 under the motto of forwardism. And I think the new i7 is the symbol of forwardism.
You can catch me in the back. I'm breaking necks and I'm wilding out.
please welcome the all-new 7 and the all-new BMW i7. electric and tech magic all bundled into one. But I'm sure you're waiting for the launch pricing, right? The finale. So the ex-showroom price, I won't keep you waiting, as I say. The ex-showroom price of the locally produced petrol BMW 740i M Sport is 1 crore 70 lakh. And the price of the all-electric BMW i7 X-Drive 60, available as a completely built-up imported unit, will be 1 crore 95 lakh. The car can be booked at BMW dealership starting today. The deliveries will commence from March 2023. Let me repeat, the deliveries will commence from March 2023. The diesel variant will be introduced a bit later in the year. And I think with these two models, we will further redefine the highest echelons of luxury, right? We're going to really redefine luxury. That's the aim here. And we invite you now to experience the magic of the 7 and the i7. And we are here to change the game.
Absolutely. Thank you, Vikram.
Thanks a lot, everyone. Thank you for being with us. And let's have a look at. There you go. Please have a look at the cars. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you.